I welcome you back again in the BST class. Okay, date is same, subject has changed. Topic we are discussing is the staffing process. It means the staffing department has to move stepwise to complete the process of recruitment selection. As you know, human being plays a very important role to bring dynamism in the organization. To bring activity, we need human being at the appropriate places, at the appropriate time, and with the appropriate persons, competent persons, deserving persons, and for that they have some certain process through which they can complete the staffing recruitment selection process. Two functions already we have discussed. Before half yearly exam, we have to complete all the functions of management. Two management functions after staffing, directing and controlling, we have to finish. Time is too much. I think September is the expected time for the half yearly examination. So, need not to worry. We will have enough time for revision also. So, yesterday we were discussing the process, and the number one was estimating the manpower requirement. The actual requirement of manpower is estimated or guessed or calculated according to the number of persons, their qualifications, experiences, talent. In each places, in each department, the requirements are demanded through a circulation. A circular is sent by the HR management. Please provide, send us urgently the number of vacancies lying in your department, mentioning the nature of persons, qualification of person, and their experiences, etc. The recruitment, otherwise, recruitment is nothing but it is a process to advertise all the vacant posts so that they can stimulate or they can attract to the bona fide interested candidates to apply in the organization against the vacant posts. For that they make advertisement. ठीक है? Their applications are then shortlisted according to their merits, qualification required, and the number of years of experiences. They are shortlisted and they are called for written and viva test, physical test, and then thereafter selection of very suitable candidate out of the candidates called for interview and written test. Those who qualified, those who are having knowledge of their work and job, they are asked to stay back for the interview. And during the interview also, we censor or shortlist some of the very competent person on the basis of their knowledge, on the basis of their expression, on the basis of their language required, and most effectively their physical fitness, whether the person is physically very fit person, active person, or looking lazy or ill, possessing some of the very serious diseases, that all should be noticed, and on the basis of that, the interviewers, the persons, experts who sits in the interview, psychologically and medically moving through all the inquiry, and when they are satisfied, they are selected for the appropriate places. Placement and orientation. When the candidates are selected, they are sent an agreement letter, appointment letter, giving them information as to how much they will get primarily for the period of probation, and thereafter completion of the probation period, the place of joining and date of joining till before such and such date. You are directed to join to report in that institution, in that place, and thereafter the in charges of that organization, they take you to introduce yourself among the staffs, among the workers, co-workers, that you are a newly appointed person and your nature of job is this. You are supposed to discharge this type of work in the organization. ठीक है, इसी को ओरिएंटेशन कहा जाता है. Orientation means the job is explained to you by the in charge as what you are supposed to complete the task in the working time from morning to evening. Then thereafter, some trainings are also provided. This is also one of the important duty of the staffing department. Training of the job. Day by day, the technical issues, evolution, and inventions are coming, and with that, the staff members must be acquainted, must be informed that the method which we are using is a very old method, and now these days the methods have been changed. We can work effectively, qualitatively in very short span of time if we use these newly evolved methods. So for that training is required. Trainings are also two types, on the job training and off the job training. On the job training is that training which is provided to a worker at the working place itself by their seniors, by their supervisors, and by the experts brought from the outside time to time for your upgradation, for your upliftment and progress. इसी को ट्रेनिंग कहा जाता है, इंटरनल ट्रेनिंग, ऑन द जॉब ट्रेनिंग. ऑफ द जॉब ट्रेनिंग मीन्स you are relieved from your work and you are directed to report to somewhere else where a conference is being organized, where a training program has been organized for 2-3 days by the several experts asked to contribute in the field that you are working. That is to be enhanced, and then the development will take place while you are completing your training. You will report to the organization. It is not only useful for you, it is useful for the organization also. ठीक है? Then there is large appraisal, a performance appraisal. This is the duty of each and every HR management or staffing department to send the appraisal report. Appraisal means performance report of the workers to their seniors, to the management people, and last was compensation that is to be given to the employees. during the work. The recruitment also we had discussed what do we mean by recruitment definition part. Perhaps we have completed. Then sources of recruitment, internal sources, external sources. Also we had completed its merits, demerits, internal and external both. I think merits we had completed last week. कल क्या कंप्लीट किए थे एक्सटर्नल का? उत्कर्ष अग्रवाल, were you present in the class yesterday?
सर कल आप डिमेरिट का 2 पॉइंट बता दिए थे।
डिमेरिट्स का 2 पॉइंट बता दिए थे। Dissatisfaction among the existing staff, lengthy process, costly process. नंबर 3 लिख लीजिए, costly process. Number 4, chances of wrong selection. Chances of wrong selection. Increase in labor turnover. ये सब डिमेरिट्स हैं एक्सटर्नल सोर्स ऑफ रिक्रूटमेंट। Now, selection. लिख लीजिए सिलेक्शन। आवाज से गेट बंद हो रहा है, बहुत प्रॉब्लम है। Selection refers to the process by which qualified applicants are selected. Qualified applicants are selected. Qualified applicants are selected. Qualified applicants are selected by means of various tests, by means of various tests for the predetermined numbers, out of large number of applicants. दूसरा डेफिनेशन लिख लीजिए।
वो सर लार्ज के बाद क्या बोले थे?
Large number of applicants. Large number of applicants. According to their order. according to Gail Yoder, GALE. Selection is the process in which selection is the process in which candidates for employment are in which candidates for employment are divided into two parts. One who are offered the role and other who are not offered the role. Selection का definition है जैसे क्या है देखिए steps of selection process. Now the steps of selection process. पहला है कि और दूसरा है सिलेक्शन कैसे eliminate from the basis of some certain test you can employment interview or employment interview. Reference and background और पांचवा है सिलेक्शन डिसीजन and medical test, सातवां जॉब ऑफर, आठवां प्रोसेस अंतिम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफ एम्प्लॉयमेंट, ये 7-8 स्टेप्स हैं सिलेक्शन के। उसके बाद है जो पॉइंट हम लोगों को डिस्कस करना है इस चैप्टर में, वो है स्किल डेवलपमेंट। Explain it. Training develops training develops training develops the talent of personnel, which is the most important asset, which is the most important asset although it does not appear on the company balance sheet, यद्यपि के ये कंपनी के बैलेंस शीट में दिखाई नहीं देता, although it does not appear on the company's balance sheet, full stop, yet it has significant effect on the company's progress. फिर भी yet का मतलब फिर भी, yet it has, why yet, it has significant effect on the company's progress. Now, meaning of training. What do you mean by training? What do you mean by training? देख लीजिए, training is a process by which effort is made प्रयास किया जाता है to increase the knowledge and the skill of employees. To increase the knowledge and the skill of employees. For the successful completion of a specific job. For the successful completion of a specific job. Now write down features of training. Features. Features of training. Number one, expense on training is investment. Expense on training is investment, not the wastage. WASTAGE. कहते हैं ट्रेनिंग के ऊपर किया गया खर्च इन्वेस्टमेंट है that brings some returns, that develop the working efficiency and ability of your employee, which is useful for him and you also. So it is not a wastage of money, it is an investment which remains with the employees till they are working with you. दूसरा है they are made experts to a special job. They are made expert to a special job. तीसरा है it is beneficial for both organization and employee. Beneficial for both organization and the employee. Number 4, it is a continuous process. It is a continuous process. कहते हैं कि ये ऐसा नहीं है कि एक बार किया और शांतिपूर्वक बैठ गए, ये कर ही दिया। नहीं, it should be repeatedly, continuously completed. हर साल होना चाहिए, बराबर होना चाहिए. Upgradation is not limited. The sky has no limit. You can go as high as you can, as you have ability to move above and above. Next लीजिए, training and development are different. दोनों एक नहीं है, अलग है. Training and development are different. Or number 6, point number 6. Training and education are different. Training and education are different. ये छोटे क्वेश्चन 3 नंबर के पूछे जाते हैं कि how training and education are different. Explain briefly. Explain करो इसको. Training and education are different. That's the knowledge and skill of an employee. Knowledge and skill of an employee are increased to perform a specific job. By imparting relevant training. Imparting relevant training while his general knowledge and understanding and understanding are increased by imparting education. By imparting education. For example, when a worker is taught to make a machine by assembling some parts, it is called training. On the contrary, when a person joins an engineering course, it is called education. It is called education. ठीक है, ये 6 फीचर्स हैं ट्रेनिंग के. कि ये इन्वेस्टमेंट है, वेस्टेज नहीं है, इस पर किया गया खर्च, इट इज़ एन इन्वेस्टमेंट नॉट एन वेस्टेज ऑफ मनी। और है कि ये स्पेसिफिक जॉब के लिए स्पेसिफिक ट्रेनिंग दे करके हम स्पेशलिस्ट बनाते हैं वर्कर्स को। और तीसरा, ये केवल एम्प्लॉइज के लिए ही बेनिफिशियल नहीं है, इट इज बेनिफिशियल फॉर बोथ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एज वेल एज द एम्प्लॉय। और चौथा, नंबर 4 आपने लिखा कि इट इज ए कंटिन्यूअस प्रोसेस, ट्रेनिंग शुड बी continuously given for the continued upgradation and development of the employees. So it is continuous process कि जीवन में एक बार ट्रेनिंग देके छोड़ देने से कोई व्यक्ति ट्रेंड नहीं हो सकता, उसको हर साल हमेशा कुछ न कुछ ट्रेनिंग देके अपलिफ्टमेंट करना चाहिए, डेवलपमेंट ग्रोथ करना चाहिए। Training and development are different, and training and education are also different. यहीं तक आज हम लोग रखते हैं। नेक्स्ट डे वी विल डिस्कस मोर। ठीक है? एनी क्वेरी दैट यू वांट टू कुछ करना चाहते हैं, क्वेश्चन?